What is going on, guys? Welcome to Diamond Dynasty here on my channel. I put up a video last week regarding, do you guys want to see Diamond Dynasty? Do you guys want to see franchise? Overwhelmingly, most everyone picked franchise, so we will definitely do some franchise once the Operation Sports rosters come out, which is actually coming up on about a week now. They said around opening day, so hopefully by the end of next week, we should have the rosters and we can start a franchise. But I figured since I have to wait a week anyways, I might as well just fire up a Diamond Dynasty and just check it out and play a game or two. I live streamed this on Saturday, so if you missed it, here are the highlights of me creating the team and my first game. We go with the classic name of Bodied. And for those of you guys that don't catch my live streams, you probably don't know what Bodied is. The gist of Bodied is basically when I started live streaming MLB 13 The Show on opening day. Sweet Chin Music, if you don't know who he is, make sure you check him out. Link will be down in the description. One of his favorite words is saying Bodied. And I started hitting home runs with Ken Griffey Jr. And it just caught on. Everybody started saying Bodied when I hit home runs. So if you enjoy that, make sure to leave a comment below with hashtag Bodied in the comment section. Also, if you tweet me at Bafe, if you tweet me with the hashtag Bodied, I will retweet it. So just a little fun thing to do. Might as well try something new. But it's been taken off. Like every time I hit a home run in any live stream, I get people yelling Bodied. I think it's funny. But here we go. We start off with these god awful fire truck red uniforms. But we get on the board first with a single, get the guy home. And this was an interesting game. I decided, as part of my little Diamond Dynasty thing, if I continue doing it, is just go through every team in the major leagues until we beat everyone. So might as well start at the bottom and start with the Houston Astros. Hopefully it'll be a quick and painless victory. But we take the 1-0 lead here in the first inning. And you're going to see a couple things changes as this game goes on. First of all, I started off with zone hitting, which I'm not very accustomed to. You'll see around the third or fourth inning I switched that back to timing. And then a little bit later in the episode I switched from pulse pitching to, I believe it's meter or classic. It's basically the one with the meter, but I don't remember if they call it metered or classic. I think it's metered. But guy gets a double off the wall out there. Next guy comes up, mashes one for a 2-run shot. So they take the lead back in the second inning, I believe this is. Pitching in this game, obviously I'm not accustomed to it because I don't play it all that often. But I think I'm going to do better this year. I don't know if you guys watched any of my MLB 12 franchise videos. I wasn't very good with fielding and pitching. And after playing a game like this, I kind of starting to get the handle of more of that stuff. Not to mention now that with P. Rich and Ken Griffey III, both of those guys I'm playing the field now a little bit more than I ever did. Well, a lot more than I ever did. KV never played the field. So I'm getting accustomed to the movements, how to read fly balls, how to read ground balls, where to take the angles, where to throw, all that kind of stuff. I still need to work on my base running. You'll see here in a minute. Sacrifice fly. Instead of just sending the guy to third at home, I ended up sending both the guy from third and first base to run. And of course, the first baseman never tags up, or the guy on first base doesn't tag up. And he's thrown out here at first base for a double play. But we do get the sac run, which is really the most important thing. So we take the lead back 3-1, or 3-2, sorry. But pitching,
I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is
now you can see the meter. First guy face, I got a strikeout. But then a little bit later, this guy, I take a bad angle with that center fielder, and that's going to end up costing us a run, unfortunately. So they're going to tie this game back up at 3 apiece. I've been hitting the ball pretty well, not putting a bunch of string hits together. So not scoring as much as I should, but I'm getting hits, and I'm making plays like this. Double play to end the inning, which was huge because they were starting to rally a little bit against us. But we're at a 3-3 tie, end of 6 going into the 7th, and we'll try to continue this movement as far as getting hits. But this guy just smokes one off into that stupid hill out there. Still don't quite understand what the point of that hill is out in center field. It always confused me, but starts right off with a triple. Can we stop this guy from scoring? We got 1 out, and this guy makes a great stop. Unfortunately, it took him too long to recover to throw that guy on to third, or throw the guy at home. I should have just threw it to first base, but I thought I would have had a chance to get that guy at home plate, but unfortunately, it just took him too long to get the ball out of his glove. So we give up the lead again, now down 4-3. When this guy comes up, that's the problem too with Diamond Dynasty. I don't know any of these guys' names. They're all made up, half of them. But able to come back with my own triple and score the game-tying run here in the 7th inning. So huge turn of events, back and forth game, and we're in the 8th inning. Apologize, and go deep here and get another sac fly. So my team has just been scrapping runs together. We don't have a whole lot of power, but we scrap some runs, sac fly, take the lead in the 8th inning. 1-run lead, and here we go. Next guy up. Finally a body one. Line drive shot, bodied. So that's a huge run. Give us a little insurance run here in the 8th inning. And like I said, it's been a back and forth game, so I can't let my guard down because these guys, even when you think you got them down and you think they're done, somehow they come back and score a cheap run or just put a couple hits together at the right time and score a run quickly. So definitely need to be on my toes here. And I'm thinking about changing up these uniforms. They're way too bright. In the live stream, it was hurting my eyes playing it for too long. So if you got any suggestions on what you want the uniforms to look like, I may do some editing with these guys. And I may do a live stream with these guys here in the next couple days as well. So if you do enjoy this Diamond Dynasty, I'll definitely play a few more of these guys because they are pretty fun. We'll have to see how it goes when the franchise kicks in, how much time I'm going to have between the both franchise and Diamond Dynasty. But we strike out the side in the 8th inning. Here we are in the 9th, and this run is going to be huge. Huge home run by this guy, and it's a little foreshadowing. This is going to be an important run for us. So my second home run of the game. Obviously, my guys are all still weak. I haven't really done much at all with the team. I just kind of built the uniforms and hit start and let's play. That's one big gripe I have with Diamond Dynasty is the management of your rosters, the management of your lineups is so cumbersome. Let's say you open up a pack and you get 5 new MLB players, so you want to put them on your roster. It's not that hard to deactivate guys and activate guys onto your roster. What happens though is once you deactivate a guy that's in the rotation as far as hitting and whatnot, it takes them out of the lineup and leaves gaps. So you take your new guys and you try to plug them in, and it just changes whatever position they want it to be. So it's completely annoying. But here you go. A 2-run shot in the 9th inning. We now only have a 1-run lead. Very, very, very scary thought right now if we lose this game. We've out-hit them, I think, 12-6 or something crazy. And here they are, basically 1 run away from tying this game up. They do have 2 outs against them, so we just need to, my pitcher just needs to buckle down and get it out here. We'll talk about the Diamond Dynasty here in just another second, but take a look at this home run again, 412 feet. basically to a pretty far part of the park, so he really got a hold of that guy. Unfortunately, we are now sweating bullets here, but we have 2 strikes against this last guy. Shatter his bat, which was huge. Catcher almost screws that play up, but able to recover, get the out at first, and we take home a victory in our first game in Diamond Dynasty. Pretty fun, man, pretty fun. But let's go back to this Diamond Dynasty roster stuff. Some of you guys may say, oh, it's no big deal. Look at that. Was that 2 number 8s out there? Oh, no, okay. But to me, they make it more complicated than it needs to be. Sure, you can click on the guy, like you hit square, and then you pick which position you want to swap him with. So basically, let's say you take like Miguel Cabrera, and you put him in, and he goes to center field. And then you have Austin Jackson, you put him in there, and he's playing third base. You can hit square and swap their positions, but like you can't just hit square and say, make this guy first base, make this guy third base. You have to just kind of keep swapping around, and it's so annoying. Not only that, every single Ultimate Team game that I've ever played, or type of game like this that I've ever played, they have typically a way where you just hit a button and it will give you the best available lineup you can have. Why can't they do that? Obviously allow you to do that, and then you can make customizations how you want, like maybe changing the batting order up just a little bit, but they make it so difficult just to do the simplest tasks. It's so annoying, and that's what really turned me off from doing more Diamond Dynasty last year. Hopefully it doesn't turn out to be that way this year. I've only opened really 1 card pack, so I had to deal with it just slightly, but if I start playing this a little bit more and start opening more card packs, I can just tell you right now, that alone is going to make me not want to play it much. So we'll continue to try that out and see how it goes. But like I said, this is a nice filler until franchise starts, which the roster should be out in another week or so. So hopefully soon you'll get to see that. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.